This actually, this is the best print I've ever seen. It's a new digital print, I guess, and it's fantastic. I mean, it looks.
Yeah, it's so.
I also
it's so
appreciate the
clean.
lack of CG in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, when you see these movies where they had to actually do the things, blow stuff up, fly planes, you can really feel the difference. I think.
Yeah, the
It's really
scale,
obvious.
the scale of the sets. You know, like the top of the Zeppelin, the nightclub. It was nuts.
Even the miniatures, just the way they look, you know, it's
Yeah.
just fantastic.
Your favorite
Besides the
memory?
kissing.
I was just going to say. I was trying to think of another scene. But, gosh,
It's too many.
Yeah.
Too many. Everything we shot in the Bulldog Cafe, I loved. That was just for several days, and it was just everything about it was just great.
The casting was great. I think
Yeah,
you guys
great
did a great
casting.
job with those characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she did that old school casting where even the minor characters, actually people who don't have lines, have really distinctive faces, which
Even
is
the
what I love about the
gangsters,
30s
too.
films.
The funny thing is, I have a fear of flying, and Joe came in the beginning and said, you know, we have this notion that we'd like to actually take you flying when we're doing the GB sequence. And he said, do you have any problem with that? And my testicles went up inside my body, and I said, absolutely not. No problem whatsoever. And
You didn't look scared.
I was scared.
I did buy the GB.
Oh, you did buy it?
I had to buy it so that it wouldn't be sold from the guy who had built it.
Right.
He was going to sell it. It's the only GB in the world, and he wanted $25,000 for it. I went to Disney and said, "You got to buy this plane. It's the only one in the world. It's exactly what we need for the movie." And they said, "Well, it's going to take some time. You know, it's going to have to go across all these desks, and everyone's going to have to okay the purchase and everything." I said, "Forget it." I bought the plane. I bought the plane from the guy, and I sold it to Disney for, I think, $1 more than I paid for it.
Wow.
Where is it now?
It's in the Museum of Flying in the Santa Monica Airport.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's hanging up in the lobby. It's great.
Wow.
There are
So they
Disney people
cut the
here.
schedule on the nightclub. That's the
What's
part I
that?
remember the most. When
Oh,
they took
well-
the days out of the nightclub scene.
Yeah.
I remember being on the set a couple of times during that time with you, and you were,
It was hard.
yeah, it was tough.
The Zeppelin, the gondola is the one that I think killed us. We scheduled for 3 days. We shot 9. There were lots of things we couldn't do for financial reasons. There was a sequence where I think he accidentally lands in
Chinese theater?
in front of the Chinese theater.
Yeah.
I remember
his
that.
feet land in the cement.
Right.
I
That
remember that.
was one of the last things cut, I think.
Yeah.
Because you can see there is a shot where he flies
Past the ground.
past
Right.
it, yeah.
Right.
And I think in the script he got blinded by the Klieg
searchlight,
lights, and he
right.
lands, and his feet go in the cement, and he blasts off, and they grab Sid Grauman, I think, grabs the pen from, who was it, Danny? Betty Davis or somebody was
Yeah.
supposed to be doing her, and he signs the Rocketeer in the cement.
Was that storyboarded by you at all?
Oh, no. I mean, who did? Oh, the storyboard. Actually, one of the storyboard guys, Ed Eith, worked for me
Yeah.
on Masters of the Universe. It was great.
But that was a pretty late cut, as I recall.
It was.
We were going to do it.
Yeah, we were getting very close, and it was just the sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, budget-wise. Yeah.
The film is so much like Dave's personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And we always said that you guys built that first time he flies sequence. It's almost exactly like the comic book, because we just took it right out of the book, and you guys took it and were completely faithful to that, and it goes all the way back to Dave. That sequence in particular is completely pure.
Time capsule for me. It was or maybe I should say a time warp. It's really strange, and it's the holds up beautifully, and it's a lot funnier than I remembered it being. Probably wasn't having a lot of fun at the time. I guess.
You were
I heard
good-natured.
stories.
Was I?
You were good-natured with us. You weren't so
Well,
good-natured with Disney.
Let's not go there.
I just think it's just the sweetest film. I thought it was sweet then, but I think it's a wonderfully sweet, good-natured film, and I love it. I love it. I love it more than I did then.